And I'm looking forward to a world in which that is how we understand things. Because if we understand things that way, then there's room for each other. And I want us to start every different kind of public institution and agency in that mode, with that kind of understanding. So, and I know one person can't do that alone. So my project now is to ask you, please, to get 3 or 4 other people together wherever you are. And so that if you work in an agency, could you please start an agency that would be the way you would like an agency to be, instead of just complaining the next 30 years and then dying away? You know, couldn't you get a few people together and start some kind of small version of that thing that you're having to live in the middle of that doesn't understand anything? Do you follow me? Now, you can't do it alone. You can imagine it alone, but you're not going to do it alone. But if you could get together 2 or 3 other people who would be interested in that kind of a hospital, or that kind of agency, or that kind of work with visiting people, or that kind of group, or that kind of whatever it is that you would like there to be, then we could go to a new level. Because a great deal is happening right now. And I'm certainly not complaining. A great deal is happening from Argentina and El Salvador and Afghanistan all the way to Brooklyn. A great many things are happening all over the place. But this is one thing that's not happening, so I'm talking about that. I'm saying, go to the next step. We have so many people who have done wonderful things, but that's one more step. And you need to bring other people together. 2 or 3 is enough to do it. It's the step of actually having a school that does this, instead of going once in a year to that school and doing some tour de force that people say, oh my God, what is that? And then you go home again, and it was wonderful. Or, take me, I haven't done this either that I'm talking about. So I meet people who say, oh, in 1979 I had this wonderful experience with you, which tells me they haven't done focusing since 1979, right? So what good was that, actually? We could start some public institutions. They might be small. It might be funny to call them institutions. It might be some little thing in somebody's first floor or something. It might, but we could start actually social entities. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why most focusing people seem to have some kind of not going there. But I would invite you, if you think this is impossible, to see what that feeling is that says it's impossible. Because it shouldn't be impossible. Anyway, that's where I'm going to stop. It's nice to have a future.